Alright, let's smack this guy around a little bit, I guess. Alright, here we go. Smack him, smack him, smack him. Kick. He's pretty good at blocking. I'm not as good. Yeah. Hopefully he doesn't smack me too much. That would not be good. There we go. There we go. Hello and welcome to the channel. This is Villagra Gang, and today I am starting a series of Let's Play on Mount&Blade Bannerlord 2. I'm hoping to try and do a caravan or a trader build and try to win the game by being able to buy settlements and stuff like that and make my own kingdom that way. So let's start and get into it. I'd just like to point out that these loading screens do take forever, and I'm sorry about that.
For 500 years, the Calradian Empire dominated the continent. Its armies scattered foes before them. The strongholds of proud tribes crumbled beneath its engines of war. From the forests of the north to the wastes of the south, all was brought beneath the standard of their legions. Brutal as the conquest was, the wise agreed that it brought peace. The land, now untroubled by armies, grew rich. But empires, like men, grow old. Leaders lose a common cause. Corruption spreads. Old enemies learn the Empire's tricks and devise new ones of their own. Until one day, the bonds holding the Empire snap. Then comes the Civil War, pitting all against all. A time of hatred. A time of suffering. But also, even in the worst hours, a time of courage and defiance. As new leaders arise, from new places and new peoples, to turn back the tides of destruction and bring forth a new world. From the ashes of the old.
Right, so this is the screen where we choose our culture, and that affects certain abilities and skills that you can develop over time, like trade or whatnot. These guys, you know, they get more renown from battle, 10% production bonus to villages that are bound to the castles, and whatnot, stuff like that. You know, I don't think the actual culture affects your overall gameplay, but it's kind of like racial skills or whatnot. You know, these guys, your infantry troops are 25% cheaper. Armies lose 20% less daily coercion. The Empire, 20% less garrison troop wage. Me and army brings 25% more influence. Alright. I don't think any of that will help us be a trader. Caravans are 30% cheaper to build. 10% less trade penalty, no speed penalty. Yeah, I'm thinking this is probably the one here. I'll probably choose this one for the caravan. Recruiting and upgrading mounted troops are 10% cheaper, 25% production bonus. The horse, mule, cow, and sheep in villages owned by the Kuzite leaders. These guys, they get a speed bonus in the forests, and they have +1 militia per day. So we're just going to go with this. Sorry. Seems like the best bet for a trader build, and I'm just going to pretty much randomize my character in my own kind of way. I'm not too worried about what he looks like because half the time I can't even see him anyways. But, I'll try to make him intimidating, I guess. Make him tall and, oh, he likes to throw up his arm, I guess. We're just testing out some stuff. This is like my third playthrough. I've never actually gotten very far into this game. I have played a lot of Warband before, Mount&Blade Warband. That's an older game, and pretty much this was only on PC for a couple of years, so I waited a few years before I was actually able to play this, and I've just been messing around on Warband. They pretty much share most of their mechanics. There's some new ones that they added, like you can have kids in this one, and you can control other characters if your character were to die in a battle or of old age, which is another thing they added, is aging along with the birth. So you can create your own clan, and you'll be able to have kids and lineage and whatever, and you can role play with that if you wanted to, but I don't think I'm going to be doing a whole lot of role playing with that. I'm just going to try to, see if I can't be able to buy settlements, because supposedly if you reach level 300 skill in trading, you're supposed to be able to buy settlements, just outright purchase them off people rather than fight for them and stuff. So we're going to try and go that route, because in these games it's pretty hard to fight reasonably with the AI, because even though you have your whole army and everything, the AI will target you anyways, so it makes it pretty difficult. And I'm just gonna keep it pretty simple. I'm gonna try and do the most to affect my trading ability here, so I can start out with a lot higher trading skill. And I figured that the fastest way to go about getting the most money the quickest and building your army the quickest, and also getting the best equipment the quickest way, is to fight in the tournaments, because you can bet on yourself and earn anywhere from 1,700 to like 600 coins, gold, whatever you want to call it. So that will help your skills tremendously with the trade and the social requirements to buy stuff better, And it's a big grind. Most of this game is a grind for a long time, because you start out and you're pretty weak. You get into the game and your tactics aren't very high, and your trading skill isn't very high or none of that. So you gotta grind, and it's a pretty good grind. It's not like gonna bore you to death, but you definitely gotta do some grinding to get there. So we'll definitely have a lot of videos in this Let's Play series before we get anywhere close where I want to be. And yeah, so we're just gonna set it up so we can have the best trading options available. I don't really care about the name. I'll probably just name him Lagra, like the channel name. There's an interesting story behind that name, actually. Is I was just messing around. I meant to name my gamer tag name was supposed to be Viagra Deathwish, but they would not allow the name Viagra, so I had to put a lowercase L in there, so that's why it became Viagra. So, yeah. And then I have a bunch of accounts that start with the name Viagra, like I have one, Viagra Sage Ghost, and a few others. So that's why it's called Viagra Gang, because it's not always going to be the same name. Some differences in them. I'm not too worried about the difficulty here. This is my first actual playthrough all the way through the game. So I'm not too worried about making it too easy or too hard. And we want to be able to die in battle. So I'm just gonna leave it as is. And then I'm not too worried about allocating their perks, because that's a lot of extra work for something that's pretty minuscule in the whole scheme of the game here.
Brother, it's been 3 days now we've been tracking these bastards. I think we're getting close. We need to think about what happens when we catch them. How are we going to rescue our brother and sister? Are we up for a fight? This looks like an old training.
I'm going to run the course. I need to know I can fight if I have to. So I'm gonna go through with the tutorial, because I've never actually gone all the way through with it. So we're just gonna see how this goes. Alright, so I think what I'm gonna do first is train with the melee weapons. Yeah. Let's start with the sword and shield. I'm pretty sure this is just gonna show me how to maneuver my attacks and whatnot. Yeah. Pretty easy stuff. Oh, I'm supposed to attack now. Alright, pretty easy stuff. I'm gonna beat this guy up a little bit. He deserves it. Yeah. Alright. Now, let's see what these guys are doing over here. I'll go with the sword and shield again. No. Oh. I guess it took it away. Alright, we'll try this again. Alright. A fire will start. And okay, I guess I gotta defeat this guy. Let's see how he does. I don't think he's gonna hold up very long. Yeah, he's not. He's not gonna make it. Oh shit. Oh. No. It's pretty good at blocking. Yeah. There we go. You successfully defeated rookie training on a veteran for 9K. Alright, let's beat this guy up real quick, then we'll try with the other weapons so I can complete the whole tutorial. Alright, yeah, this is gonna be pretty easy. Oh. I like this little kick ability, it's fun. Kind of interrupts their attacks and breaks their block somewhat. He's beating me up. Yeah. I like kick his ass. Whipping me around. Now let's try this thing. I think it's some kind of pole arm. We're gonna see how this goes. Oh, I guess you can only make thrusting attacks with this. That kinda sucks. I like to just whop them upside the head with it. Yeah, this is gonna be interesting how I'm gonna do this. It's only thrust attacks, and you can block it pretty easy, which doesn't make sense. But if I try stabbing lower, might be able to get him. There we go. There we go. Now we're getting it. Oh, blocked that one. Oh. Yeah. Yeah, it's gonna take a minute. Just stab him in the toes. You don't need them toes. Yeah. Kick him in, stab him in the toes, I guess. That's all I can do. Really. Because he swings a lot faster than I do. Just the timing isn't quite there on this. It's gonna be really interesting to beat the veteran trainer. That's gonna take a while. Yeah, this whole first video just might be the training, because it's looking like it's gonna take a while, because we're only on the second one here. There we go. Alright, now time for the interesting part. Let's see how this guy does. Got him right off the bat with 20. And poke him in the face. Oh, there we go. Yeah. It might be a little bit easier. I'm getting it down a little bit. Oh, yeah, see, that's what I was talking about. They're a little bit faster swing than I've got thrusting speed, so I can't really wait for them mid-attack to poke them. Yeah, I definitely won't be using many pull arms during this playthrough, because they're kind of hard to control. I guess if you read in the top here, I gotta also use this two-handed sword over here to fight this guy the same way. It should be pretty easy. And we'll go back and we'll finish with the sword and shield and the mother too. Yeah, that was pretty easy. I grab this up. This one would be really easy to beat these guys with, especially this two-handed guy. If you're a player, it's a lot easier to beat a two-handed weapon guy with a sword and a shield than it is for them. Yeah, that's usually how it goes. And if you get good enough with the two-handed weapon, you can pretty much wreck everybody in this game, no matter who they are. You can usually, in these Mount&Blade games, the two-handed weapons will wreck anybody pretty easy. Yeah, that little kick is fun. You can, like, interrupt them. I will be using that kick for probably most of these videos that I'm planning on doing, because it's a nice little interrupt for them. Hopefully at some point during this series I'm able to knock somebody out with that. That'd be a fun thing to do, even though it only does 2 damage per kick. Yes, there we go. I got him with it. Nice. Alright. Wondering how I guess I gotta go back all the way through here. Alright guys, we'll do the mounted training next. Let's see how that is. Alright. Yeah, we're just gonna grab the bow because it's probably gonna be the hardest right off the bat here. I'm probably gonna miss a lot of these. Yeah, I don't. Yep. It's pretty hard on the horse to do this. I'll try to get as many of these as I can, but to save time, I probably won't go back and slow down and hit any of them. I might. We'll see. It's got that inner OCD that wants to hit them all. Yeah, I don't. We're just gonna keep going. It's not that important. I'm just trying to do the tutorial and get it done with. There we go. Come on. There we go. We got this one. I don't know, it's pretty easy. Alright. There we go. I'm gonna jump this. See if I can't hit that one from long range. Nope. There we go. That one was easy. Nope. Not even worried about it. Yeah. And that one. There we go. I think that's the last one. Yep. We're back at the start here. Yeah, I'm gonna go with this spear right here. I wonder if it's gonna be the targets again, or if they're gonna change it. No, it looks like jugs. This one ain't too bad. Jugs seem pretty easy to do. Yeah. Oh, not even worried. There we go. Hopefully, I think there's. What was there left? A sword and a shield. I think I'll be able to get them all with that. I wonder if it's gonna be like dummies with the sword and shield, or if it's gonna be the targets or these jugs again. Probably the jugs. Yeah, this one ain't too bad. It's a lot harder to actually hit the players with pole arms than it is this, because you gotta time it just right. You gotta release before you get there. It's a little bit goofy, but it's pretty easy. We're definitely not worried about our timing on this. I'm just trying to get it all done. Alright, that was pretty easy. Now let's try the sword and shield. Doesn't look like they got a two-handed weapon over here. Just gonna grab that. I'm gonna go do this real quick, and it will be time for the ranged weapons. Oh, yeah, I might as well get all of them on one of these runs. There we go. Hopefully we can get this one. There we go. Yeah. If you ever played Mount&Blade Warband, like, the NPCs always get in your way so you can barely swing your sword. So it's kind of a challenge in an actual battle. Swing around and get that one, because we're gonna get them all this time. I don't think it affects anything, but we're gonna do it anyways. There we go. There's that one. There's that one. What do we got? Got a couple more. 4 more. 3 more. Alright, I haven't missed one yet. Hopefully I didn't miss one back there. Alright, this looks like our last one. There we go. 23 out of 23, yep. It's all of them. Alright. Now we gotta do the javelin training, the bow training, and the crossbow. I think I'm gonna grab the closest one, whichever one that is. Looks like crossbow. Alright. Maybe we should stand in this circle. There we go. Yeah. The aiming on this is a little bit weird. It looks like we're gonna get it. There we go. And 3 more. Yeah, this one's pretty easy. Oh, missed. Alright, now we're gonna do the bow. Get that one out of the way. Easy. I might try to be proficient in the bow. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. I think I'll try to comprise my army mostly of bowmen, or try to get a lot of them at least, because bows seem to be very effective in this. There we go. That one's pretty javelins. I know that they do have throwing axes in this one. Wow, that's a lot of drop. Yeah. Nope. Gotta go higher. There we go. There we go. There's a lot on this one. Feels like a lot. Almost done. Is that all of them? Nope. Well, I guess I could throw right through that thing. I guess it doesn't matter. Alright, I think that's it. Yeah, they're all green. I think I'm gonna end the video here. We're coming up on 30 minutes. I'll just beat this guy up, teach him a lesson. Yeah. He earned it. Alright, well, have a good day, y'all.